Hey everybody, and welcome back to my speed painting series, which I have not done in quite some time, and I really apologize for that, but this year has been quite hectic in terms of working on my own personal artwork. College stuff has taken priority for the most part. So, yeah. This is a picture I did as a celebration for Flowathon 2015, and that was last weekend, and it was fantastic. Like, really enjoyed it. I was there for the whole shebang. Never left the chat basically. Stayed up till 5 a.m. all weekend, and that was probably not the best for my sleep and my health, but you know, it's not something I do very often, so I feel like I can get away with that. So yeah, let's get back to the picture. I've changed my coloring style quite a lot in these past few months because, well, I haven't been doing like a whole lot of fan art. I guess I still have been working on personal art and stuff and such, but I haven't been recording it. It's something I'm really terrible at remembering. Oh, Tara, you've got to remember to record yourself coloring this, and it just never sticks in my head. Like right now I have this post-it note stuck to my laptop reminding me to just save my work, because even that I'm really terrible at remembering. So I just need to make another one being like, oh yeah, record yourself while you're drawing. And yeah, so I missed out on like just a small part of the start of this video because I only remembered, oh yeah, I really wanted to record this and make a new Speedpaint video, so hopefully that isn't too much of an issue. Another thing, like I never really record my drawing process because I worry that people will, well, like it's really tedious process for me. Like there's like so much rubbing out and changing things around that I just don't feel like it's something I want to show, because things end up like really terrible at first. And yeah, I know that people probably don't mind. They'd be happy to see that, oh, Tara's first drawings, you know, they're pretty bad. It takes quite a while for her to kind of get into the groove of things and get things looking okay, but yeah, that's not something I've ever really recorded. I think I did it in a couple of my speed paints before, but not so much recently. I don't know if people are interested in that. If they are, then I guess you can comment and tell me you want to see me draw, because I feel like as well a lot of my drawings don't end up as finished pieces, to be honest. Like I just end up drawing and then it becomes just like a sketch saved on my laptop, and I never ever get around to doing anything with it. So I feel like once I have like a line art done, then I know for sure that this is something I'm going to color. So I feel like it's more worth turning on the recording software then. But I don't know, if you really want to see me sketching, then I guess that could work. This picture is a bit different to stuff I've done lately because it isn't just like a character. I've got like a full background layout done because that's something I've been super interested in lately, and I don't know, I've been thinking about that's the kind of area I might want to go into in the end, doing layouts and stuff for animation and animated films, but that's still in the future, not something I've fully decided on yet. So I just set up like a gradient, and then I plan out my shadows and lighting, so I have a good idea of where everything is going and how the whole piece will look together. I put a gradient on Kurt and set that to an overlay, but I ended up changing that because it ended up that he didn't look like he was part of the picture. So I ended up, well, you'll see later on, but I put like just a gradient over the whole picture so it just looks like it all belongs together, because that's something I feel like I need to work on a bit more, is making like sure characters and their backgrounds look like they belong in the same universe. But mostly my art has been a lot of just trying new things and figuring stuff out, because like this is actually my first speed paint I've done in Photoshop, because Photoshop is something I've only started using quite recently. I've got some nice textured brushes that look very natural, and that's something like I've always been a very big kind of traditional artist growing up. Like I would use Copic markers, watercolors, just like sketching and drawing in general. So it's been really nice to be able to just draw what I want in Photoshop using these kind of nice textured, natural like looking media, and it's been really enjoyable for me. So right now I am adding some highlights, a little bit of leaves to the foliage. So I suppose I should talk a little bit about Flob. For those of you who don't know, Flob is Farlands or Bust. It is a series by Kurt, who is a member of the Minecraft brand. And it is Kurt walking to the Farlands in Minecraft beta 1.7.3. So, and also raising money for Child's Play charity, which is the main thing. And I have been watching Kurt for 4 years now, since like 2011. And it was pretty early on into a series that I got introduced to it. It was when I just started watching Let's Plays, and for some reason I was searching up Irish Let's Players because I was kind of tired of always listening to all the American voices. I just wanted to see if any Irish people were doing it, so I had searched Irish Minecraft Let's Play, and there was this Let's Player called Irish Lantern who I started watching, and then he mentioned Kurt in one of his videos, and so I started watching Kurt, and I've been watching ever since, so you know, it's pretty good if I've been watching for so long. Because there are very few Let's Players I have watched for that amount of time. So it's nice that like this is still a channel I enjoy, series I enjoy. And we are coming close to the end of the video, so thank you guys for watching. Sorry this has been so all over the place, and I'll see you next time.